The incident occurred on Sunday, 15th August 2021, and the video showed a priest, Reverend Father Balthazar Obenlabi, in a cassock, forcibly kissing 3 girls on the lips in turns. The priest asked the girls to draw down their face masks, and then he went ahead to kiss the ladies in turns before a cheering congregation, even though some of the ladies appeared to resist his advances. Soon after, the internal province of the Ghana Anglican Church released a statement condemning the act of the priest. The executive director of the Metropolitan Archbishop of Ghana, Dr. George Dawson Amoah, spoke to the City Breakfast Show and said an investigation into the matter had begun and the findings would be made public.
The meaning of the word saddened, that is how we are troubled. We are really disturbed. It is actually not a good news. That's why we've admitted in a statement that we are troubled, we are not happy with it. But of course, as a church, as an institution, we have admitted that the priest is ours, and the premises is also the College of Education is the institution of the Anglican Church. And to let you know that we have really started some investigation into the matter. But like you know, the only information that we have at hand right now is a video. I watched it about some 5-10 minutes ago. So that's the only information. But at least we need to also to listen to the priest and also institute administrative procedures. Like as an institution, there should be an administrative procedure which we have initiated. So that's what we have done, as contained in the press release.
I noticed the statement also says that the focus is also to counsel the students involved. So is this a purely church matter, or is there, because I know the Anglican Church has schools, so is this something the Anglican Education Unit is dealing with, or this is the church itself?
It's a church in collaboration with a unit. You know, it is like certain matters of this nature, all identified stakeholders are gotten involved. Like Radley said, this church, even though it's under the ambit of what you call the church has a department or a faction that deals directly with the church, and that's what the Anglican Educational Unit. So they are very important stakeholders so far as this issue is concerned. It even goes beyond. The school is under the GES. So the GES is also a stakeholder. So all identifiable stakeholders will be involved to bring a lasting resolution to this issue.
Okay.
The church is not taking it for granted. Like you just said, this is something that, of course, it is not normal. It is not something that the church was instituted to practice. It is not a practice which is done. So the church really wants to unearth whatever went into it. Then we'll share the conclusion.
Okay.
And like Radley said, as you pointed out, it also behooves on the church to institute this counseling session. Very important. Because, these students, the young as they are, they will be traumatized. They'll be in trauma, psychologically. This viral video, even me at my age, to see what is a viral video, I will not be stable for some time.
All right.
The 24-second video has generated a massive stir on social media, with a cross-section of the public condemning the act. The latest group to join the condemnation of the act is the Africa Education Watch, an education policy research and advocacy organization. In a statement released by the group, they petitioned the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission to investigate Father Balthazar Obenlabi over his conduct. The statement reads, "We refer to an earlier forwarded viral video alleged to contain disturbing scenes from St. Monica's College of Education, in which one Father Balthazar Obenlabi is allegedly forcibly kissing some students under the guise of a religious ritual. The alleged act is in blatant disregard for established COVID-19 protocols, which the perpetrator is responsible for, rather ensuring adherence as a leader in the school. We are, by this letter, petitioning your office to conduct an external investigation into the conduct of Father Balthazar Obeng-Labi and sanction appropriately, while pronouncing on whether or not the practice of kissing students in public is an acceptable conduct in a tertiary institution. Kofi Asare says appropriate sanctions should be applied where necessary.
Let me first indicate that the alleged video portrays a leader whose duty is first to promote and ensure compliance with health and safety protocols, thereby making the school environment safe. Now, this same leader is the one who is actually leading in breaking such protocols in the full glare of the students. That is why it is worrying, and that is why we have petitioned the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission. A leader in a public tertiary institution is justifying conduct on religious grounds. The Ghana Teacher Education Commission has acknowledged receipt of our petition. They have assured us of their action on our petition because we believe that such an investigation and possible sanctions and determination of what we have requested them to do should be made by an external body, not an internal body. Our viewpoint indicate that this is not the first time this practice is happening. In respect of that particular staff. And so there seems to be a justification of religious grounds, backing some of this practice. Who knows? There may be other religiously justified practices taking place in other faith-based public tertiary institutions, which we may not be aware of. This is an opportunity for GTEC, which is the Ghana Teacher Education Commission, to begin to look at the code of conduct, ethical conduct issues in these additions to the tertiary space, most of which are religious or faith-based institutions.
The principal of the St. Monica's College of Education says preliminary disciplinary action has been taken against the priest.
So, as you came, you've seen that management have engaged in a series of meetings since morning. We've engaged, management met, took some decisions, we met convocation, and we've met students at different interaction level. And management all want to also add our voice to exactly what the church has said, that the necessary investigation will be carried out in the matter. And we hold the system. We have the counseling unit. So we have engaged our gender session. We are engaging our dean of students, and we are engaging our psychologists and counseling team on campus to offer counseling service to the students, who, especially those who were involved. And like I said, we will continue to engage the key stakeholders. This morning we've spoken with Accra, and they are also guiding us as of what to do in this difficult time. I think one thing I should let everybody be aware that the said Reverend Father, by the directive of the church, in fact, he is not a full staff. He was attended to be with us, and it's the bishop who takes decision on him. And the bishop has directed that he should be relieved of all his clerical and pastoral services to the school whilst the investigation is ongoing. So this is where we are. We are praying, all of you, that you hold us in your prayers so that you'll be able to unravel the issues and come out, especially to save our students and the entire school. So that is all that we want to say. But we want to quickly add that since the church has issued communication, we want all further inquiries, because we will report to our stakeholders. So we want all further inquiries be taken from them. The internal province of Ghana, the Anglican Church, has a secretariat in Accra, Tishi, and there is a whole director general there who is a priest, and everything that we are doing will communicate to them, and they will be able to brief you further. We are also with Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, and we will also communicate to them the steps that we've taken to address this issue that the college is confronted with.